Okay, so this is New Brunswick. It's called what you call communication. And I always, the rent control and everything, and I said, is it Mary Wilson or Marie Antoinette or Marie Wilson Antoinette? And you know, I'm pretty straightforward. But guess who's here?
Hi, everybody.
Marie Wilson.
Charles.
Is it Marie Wilson, Marie Antoinette, or what is it?
Mary Elizabeth Wilson when I'm in trouble.
And,
Just Mary.
and Mary. And
I knew I was in trouble when my mother would say, Mary Elizabeth.
Mary,
Right?
No, Marie Antoinette.
No.
Okay, you're the Minister of,
Service New Brunswick.
and that includes rent control.
There are over 420 services that fall under Service New Brunswick. One of them is the Residential Tenancies Tribunal, previously known as the Rentalsman, right? The name changed over the years, but that's what a lot of us old timers would remember here in New Brunswick, the Rentalsman, but now the Residential Tenancies Tribunal. So, rent control falls under the Residential Tenancies Tribunal.
So who has more power? I mean, we know it's the big fellow himself, Mr. Higgs,
Indeed.
but Bruce Fitch is control of social development. He's concerned about the rent control.
He is, yes.
You are concerned about the rent control.
Yes.
The Premier, we don't know yet, but he's the big boss.
He is.
So what is the problem? People from Ontario are buying homes,
Yes.
and there are evicted people on the street. What do you got to say about that?
So, what I have to say is that if there's anybody here in the wonderful province of New Brunswick who is experiencing anything that Charles is referring to, you have to reach out to the Residential Tenancies Tribunal. And I'm going by memory, but I'm sure I'm right. 1-888-762-8600. If you prefer to email, it's irent@snb.ca. And we take in thousands of calls for many different reasons. A tenant is able to reach out to us for any reason. Let's say
But
the
it's
roof.
not everybody that's, a lot of these people think that they're caseworker on social system. They're gods. They look at the politician. Their self-esteem is low, and they don't think that a politician would look at them. You know what I mean?
Well, please, I hope that everybody please realize, yes, we are politicians, but we're your neighbors, we're your friends, we're your relatives. We've been here, most of us, our whole lives. This is home for me. I've never left. I'm very close to my community. I feel very close to all New Brunswickers. And please, we do want to be there to help you if necessary. There are rules in place that landlords do have to follow as well. And if they aren't, then that's what we're there to help. So the Residential Tenancy Tribunal is there to...
Who are they? Who's on that board?
Oh,
Snobs?
well,
Snobs? Or
no, wonderful people. Are
appointed Conservatives members? What?
No, they're just people that work for the Residential Tenancy Tribunal. Our Chief Residential Tenancies Officer is a wonderful woman by the name of Jessica Bernier, and Jessica was interviewed recently on CTV News, about how everything works and what we're there
That's
for.
fake news.
Right?
Fake news. That's
Well-
what everybody says. I don't know. They're not fake news. They're good. They're good.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've been watching a little bit too much TV.
So-
Go ahead.
So a lot of people are concerned. They might say, well, we didn't know about the Residential Tenancies Tribunal. We're doing everything in our power to get the word out there. Right here today is giving us an opportunity to make sure New Brunswickers know that this department is here to take your call, to help, to speak with you. And if you feel you received a rent increase
Like
that
the
is
people at
unreasonable,
91 Main Street. What
Yes.
did you tell them? They're on the street with the sign. What did you
our
tell
people
them?
from the Residential Tenancies Tribunal actually went there, knocked on all their doors to make sure they understood their rights and to help them, right? And if a landlord does increase the rent excessively, we do a geographical scan, a jurisdictional scan, of similar type units in that area. And if the rent is excessive on what the landlord wants, it very well may be denied by the RTT. We call out and say, no, you know what, you're allowed to have a $50 increase, but you're not allowed to have that $40
So again,
increase.
what is wrong with rent control?
Well,
What is your boss saying about rent control?
it is something that we are looking at, okay? We're always looking at options. And I will tell you that just last week, maybe the week before, I had 2 phone calls Zoom calls, one with Acorn, right, representing the tenants, and the relatively
Do you
new...
pay attention to them? I
course.
never talked to them. I don't know.
Yeah, of course, we listen to them because they're representing tenants here
Yeah,
in the
you
province
listen
of
to
New
them?
Brunswick.
Yeah.
Of course, yes. And they speak with the RTT on a regular basis, by the way.
Okay.
And they were also very complimentary of the work done by the RTT.
Okay.
You know, it's certainly, do they want more? Of course they do. That's why we're talking to them. You know, to find out the specifics of what it is that
So
group
you are
wants.
talking to them.
Of course.
Okay.
And there's another group as well, New Brunswick Tenants Association. You'll hear different people in the news. Addie Rowe, you'll hear him often talking, right? And there's some, I believe they're professors at St. Thomas University that are also in this group who volunteer their time. There is one paid employee who they receive funding for her.
So there
to
is
do research.
communication.
Of course.
So I owe you an apology from calling you Marty Antoinette. You are
Of course.
communicating.
Yes, of
So it's
course.
not me that was pissed off that say, okay, come on, I want to talk to you.
Oh,
And
dear.
it's a Scottish thing.
Oh,
It's a
it's
little
okay.
ego.
I
My
will-
7 viewers demand to know what's going on. So
Yeah.
the bottom line, there is communication.
Of course there is.
There's not evicted on the street, nowhere to go, no.
Well, I mean, there's communication between those groups and us and the
us.
individuals.
And if you're
they-
evicted, you call again. What's that number?
Of course, 1-888-762-8600.
Can you do like Tom Connor or whatever? Can you?
888-762-8600.
Okay,
I've
can
been
you-
wanting to do that in the legislature.
Okay, can you do that and maybe put an advertisement outside and a guitar and
Well,
start singing?
I'll tell you.
What was that number again?
888-762-8600.
8600. Okay. One
I hope I got
one
that
more
right.
time.
888-762-8600.
So you
Please
put down
call
a little
us.
bit music. A little bit.
Yeah.
One more time.
One more time. I hope I got that right.
Oh,
I said,
there.
hold on. Just let me get my phone and make sure. You know, here I am
Oh,
standing.
yeah, really.
The cold,
Okay, here, it's
the
cold
cold
and all
of
that.
New Brunswick.
Here, we
right?
got the guitar here. I can't even play
Charles
the
caught
guitar.
me offside. I wasn't ready for him. So, 888-762-8600. You ready?
One more time. Go.
888-762-8600.
Okay, so we got that
Yes.
again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I apologize.
That's okay.
There is communication.
There is communication.
Okay.
There is.
You got
And
that? Thank you.